My name is Andy Bethune. I'm the Vice President for Business Development at TriStar Trust. Family's most important to me, without a doubt. And there's a lot of pieces to what our family looks like. You know, we've my brother and I have talked about the 3 F's: faith, family, and friends. And I think that that's what makes your life whole. I think that one of the things we know too is that being healthy is important. So if you want to put another F in there, fitness would be a part of that. Faith, family, friends, and fitness. So being healthy, having faith in God, having good friends, that really make life enjoyable. It's interesting how we get to choose our friends and they become like our family. So I think those are the things that really matter. I'm happiest when I'm with my girls, and I have 4 of them. So with Andrea, my wife, and Mackenzie and Abby, our daughters, and then Emily, our granddaughter, it just seems like we both talked about this. We seem to sleep better when we're with our girls, and it just makes us happy. When we spend quality time together, I think it's probably the simplest of things. It's not necessarily that we do anything special, it's just that we do things together. And whether that's, relaxing on the couch and reading a book or watching a movie or going out to a nice place for dinner or just kind of having that quiet time. That's, for us, that's what our family does. We're not big explorers. Our youngest loves to climb rocks out in Denver, and our oldest has no thought of those types of things. So adventure to us is really, that's not the game plan. The idea is just to get together time and being able to be a family. When I retire, I'll have fun. Well, I look at retirement as a we thing for Andrea and I think it's an opportunity for us to do some things that we probably have always been thinking about doing, but never really had the time to do. One of the ideas we've been thinking about is renting a small RV and seeing the country. So it's little things like that where you just get time away, be able to do things on your own terms if you can, and just have fun. It just seems like getting in an RV and going out to see the country. It takes away the limitations. We then have control over the time. We have control of how long you want to stay someplace, how long, how we choose to do it has less constraints, and it just seems like a fun idea. Maybe it takes us back to our childhood when we think about it that way. What we did is we bought our retirement home this past year, what we hope will be our retirement home up in northern Michigan, and we're enjoying that. And if things go well, we'll just move into that home when it's time to retire. I'm planning for retirement by getting my finances in order. I think we look at retirement in a few buckets. One of them is a real estate bucket. Where do we want to live, and what will that cost? How much money will we need, and what will those resources provide for us? And then finally, how much debt? And hopefully the answer to that is 0. Our planning process is actually working backward, trying to figure out what it is we think we'll need, and then developing a plan that works into what we think we'll need. Retirement makes me feel like I've finished something. When I look at retirement, I think it's kind of in disbelief, in that you actually get to a point where a lot of people think that retirement is an ending point. But for most of the people that we know, and especially the people that we support at TriStar, it's the beginning of something. It's the beginning of a new chapter, an opportunity to do things in your life that maybe you never thought you'd be able to, but now you have the time, you have the resources. So it really becomes a new beginning and not the end of anything. I don't think anyone likes to call retirement the end of anything, because that's really, that's a really important chapter. And we all know as we get older what lies ahead. But we hope that as we get older, what lies ahead is a lot more excitement, for as long a time as possible. And we get to see that with a lot of people. We get to see these really rich retirements where people live, well into their 90s and with a lot of happiness. And so, again, it's not an ending. It's just just an opportunity to look at things a little differently. Retirement is my time to shine.